Hello there, youngins. This is DRK Productions. I haven't made a video in a while. Cut that out. That's an ad. Anyway, so I decided what better way to come back to YouTube than with a bracket of what YouTuber could beat the shit out of other YouTubers. Yeah, I don't know, it was a dumb video idea. I was originally going to do a tier list. Then I realized that was too hard. Again, you might notice that, you know what? There's a whole side of this bracket that just doesn't exist. Wait, just... There we go. That's fixed. Yeah, there's a whole side of the bracket that's missing, but, I don't care. Okay, so... Yeah, this is like a list of what YouTubers could destroy each other in fights, I guess. I don't know. This is a very dumb video idea. I just thought I'd do it because reasons. Okay, so we have a bunch of fights here. We have KSI's brother Deji. I know nothing about him except the fact that he boxed Jake Paul once. So it's obvious why I put them together. Yeah, there's Jake Paul, so it's those two fighting again. It's KSI and Logan Paul. What is this, 3 now? I'm pretty sure the last time KSI beat him, so whatever. It's KSI versus Logan Paul again. This right here is NNA Productions. It's N and A Productions, not like NNA Productions. It's N and A Productions. He's a YouTuber who primarily does fake 3 a.m. videos, and he's fighting J Station, who also primarily makes fake 3 a.m. videos. So it's obvious why I put them together. And then we have Cody, the king of YouTube here, who is a man who is trying to destroy the sun, apparently. Yeah, he's crazy, but he's a great man. No, he's not. He's crazy. This is Rice, but he makes really low budget, bad videos in his bedroom. This is Rice Gum, who makes really high budget. Wait, no, he makes very low budget, bad commentary videos in his bedroom. This is Rice Gum, who makes very high budget, bad commentary videos in his bedroom. So, you know why I paired them up. This is Cody Co right here. I know it kind of looks like Matt Pat from a distance, but he has a beard now, and Cody Co, I'm pretty sure, doesn't. Cody Co and Leafy are just pretty much two people who bully kids. Apparently, no, Cody Co doesn't bully kids. Jake Paul just said Cody Co bullied kids because he's Jake Paul and he doesn't know anything. But, you know, I had to do this because this is a person who doesn't make fun of kids because he's not like a terrible person. This is Leafy, who does, or at least did, make fun of kids because he's a terrible person. This is Keemstar versus iDubbbz. It should be obvious why these two are fighting, because iDubbbz told Keemstar to kill himself. I don't like either of these people, surprisingly, but I'm sort of rooting for iDubbbz because Keemstar's just an asshole, but iDubbbz is kind of a terrible person too. This is H3 versus Jacksepticeye. I don't know why I did this. This is Markiplier versus PewDiePie. Again, I don't know why I did this. Let's start with the first one. Deji versus Jake Paul. Now, as the brackets go on, I'm sure it's going to be harder to not decipher. It's going to be harder to decide who deserves to lose. Who deserves to lose and who deserves to win. There's shit all over here. You guys weren't going to tell me. Really? Like, you guys just want to tell me to shit on my face? Well, you're a camera, so what did I expect? Yeah, but it's gonna be a little bit harder to discern who's gonna win as the brackets go on. But I have decided that Jake Paul is going to win this one, because they already boxed in real life, and Jake Paul won. So I don't know. I just picked Jake Paul for that reason. Same reason I'm going to pick I'm going to pick KSI to win, because he actually won in real life against Jake Paul. I mean, Logan Paul. Sorry. I think Jake Paul won some other boxing match. I'm not sure. He beat Logan Paul in real life, which is why he's going to move on. Okay, so here's the other side. NNA Productions versus I'm J Station. I'm going to go with NNA Productions here, because J Station kind of seems like the kind of guy who would always lose in a fight. Who would pick a fight always, but would always lose? So I'm actually going to pick I'm J State. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to pick it. And I don't know. I mean, I watched J Station's friend pin him down in the gay potion video, which if you haven't watched any of these YouTubers, is going to be pretty jarring. Basically, J Station made three videos about a certain gay potion that he supposedly bought from the dark web and gave to his friend for some reason. Jesus Christ. God damn it. He bought it from the dark web. Supposedly. And he gave it to his friend for some reason. I don't understand why. Because that seems like a really terrible thing to do. Like, you bought this potion from the dark web. Yeah, J Station just all around seems like a little bitch, kinda. And NNA Productions obviously deals with terrible, horrifying things at 3 a.m. every night. So, he's gonna have to win there. Cody the King of YouTube versus Rice Gum. This is not even a contest. Cody the King of YouTube obviously wins. He is making a ray gun to destroy the sun. I mean, he seems like he's kind of calmed down now, but he's obviously still making a ray gun to destroy the sun. How could Rice Gum compete with that? So, I don't know. Cody the King of YouTube, it's no competition. No competition at all. Anyway, moving on. Cody Co versus Leafy. I feel like this would be a very sad fight all around. So I'm guessing neither Cody Co or Leafy has ever been in a fight in their life. But I'm gonna give the win here to Leafy, because Leafy doesn't have a chin to punch. So, I mean, how is Cody Co gonna beat him? Look at Cody Co's chin. Look at how big it is. Nice big target for Leafy to just slap really lightly, and Cody Co to just flop off on his ass and die. I don't know. Leafy has no chin to hit. How is Cody Co gonna hit anything? Simple answer there. He's not. Okay. Then we have Keemstar versus iDubbbz. I think it's obvious who's gonna win here, and it's obviously Keemstar, because iDubbbz, look at him. Does it ever look like he's ever been in a fight before? Especially look at him now. Do you really think this guy can fight anyone? Like, what? Also, hold on. Also, Keemstar, hold on. Had to get the dirty capitalist advertisement out of there. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to position myself correctly. I had to get the capitalist advertisement out of there for fucking Star Trek Discovery Survivor. Or whatever. Yeah, so Keemstar's gonna win, especially since Keemstar punched that guy once. Next up, we have H3H3 versus Jacksepticeye, and I shouldn't have to say who's gonna win this. It's obviously Jacksepticeye, because H3H3 has a podcast. PewDiePie versus Markiplier. They probably wouldn't fight because they're friends, but Markiplier would definitely win. Because look at that. Look at his face. PewDiePie wouldn't be able to hurt him. He would get close to his face, but then his hand would just resist. Because he's Markiplier. Look at his beautiful face. Look at his... He's beautiful. Next up we have Jake Paul versus KSI. And I have to give this to Jake Paul too. I really hate to give Jake Paul anything because he's a little biatch. But I guess, okay, they have the same win-loss record in boxing. It's 2-2 as far as win-loss records go. Now, win-loss-draw records, that's a completely different story. Now, win-loss-draw records, Jake Paul has 2 wins, 0 draws, and 2 losses. KSI... Wait, no, Jake Paul just has 2 straight wins. Sorry, no, he doesn't even have 2 losses. Okay, KSI has 2 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. So, sadly, I have to give it to Jake Paul because it was a draw. Like, you can't. Okay. Next up, we have NNA Productions versus Cody, the King of YouTube. And, well, I'm just going to give it to Cody, the King of YouTube. I think you know why. He's making a machine to destroy the sun. How could you beat that? How could you beat that? How could this guy beat that? It's an unfair fight. Really. He just used his sun-destroying ray weapon to shoot him to death. Like, how's that even supposed to be a fight? Whatever. Anyway, next up we have Leafy versus Keemstar. Keemstar obviously wins this, because Leafy would get flicked and fall over and die. Markiplier versus Jacksepticeye, and thankfully, I'm gonna have to give this one to Markiplier, because again, how do you hit him? Jacksepticeye wouldn't be able to hit him. He'd just be like, "Oh, you're too beautiful, Mark. I'm sorry, I can't hit you. Septiplier for life." Okay. Alright, we're moving on to the quarterfinals, and things are getting serious now. We have Jake Paul versus Cody, the King of YouTube. And, after careful deliberation from our judges, I'm gonna pretend like this is a professional competition. After much deliberation from our judges, Cody, the King of YouTube, it was a close one. Jake Paul boxed his sun machine to death, but Cody, the King of YouTube, has to win, because how could a brilliant mind like his, who makes a machine to destroy the sun, how could he lose to this guy? How could he lose to this blonde motherfucker? How could he lose to him? Like, what? Like, how does that even compare? Like, it doesn't. It doesn't, alright? It doesn't. It doesn't! No. You know what? Fine. Argue your point in the comments. It's not even worth it. He's gonna make a machine that destroys the sun, and you're all gonna die anyway. You'll see what I mean. Anyway. Next up is Keemstar versus Markiplier. Or as you could call it, Keemstarkiplier. I'm a jokester. And it's obvious who's gonna win here. It's Markiplier. It's Keemstar. Again, like, look at him. Look at the size of his arms. He just wrapped Keemstar in a bear hug, and Keemstar would just... He'd probably try. He wouldn't even die. He'd just sit there for the rest of his life in the bear hug of Markiplier until he eventually tapped out and lost. After a long and grueling after a long and grueling bracket, we're down to 2 men. Cody, the king of YouTube, versus Markiplier, the king of the squirrels, I think? I don't know. And I'm gonna get my webcam in an actual good place for this, because this is gonna be a slobber knocker, folks. Like it's such a close battle. I mean, when you look at Cody, the king of YouTube, you look at a man... Oh, darn. I said darn, like I can't say damn on this channel. Like I care. My hair looks like crap. Anyway, I feel like this deserves a proper analysis. So you look at Cody, the king of YouTube. Obviously, he's a genius. He's making a machine to destroy the sun. But you look at Markiplier. You look at that face. That face is obviously brighter than the sun. So, I don't know. Cody, the king of YouTube, is a king of YouTube, but he is a king of squirrels. So, which king is better? After much careful deliberation from our judges, which are all me, I'm gonna have to give it to Markiplier. Only because Cody is the king of YouTube, which is which is just a streaming site. How can a streaming site beat an army of squirrels? Like, it can't. I'm sorry. Like, we've already diminished all of Cody's power because he's got a machine to destroy the sun, but Markiplier could just knock or just block the sun because look at his face. That's more luminous than the sun. And also, he's a king of squirrels against a king of a streaming site. I mean, how does that really compare? Anyway, after a long and grueling tournament, going through many YouTubers, going through PewDiePie, going through Jacksepticeye, going through Keemstar, going through Cody, the king of YouTube, the genius who invented a machine to destroy the sun, Markiplier has finally won. It may seem unlikely. It may seem like he's just a man, but he won because look at his face. How could anyone beat him? Look at the size of his shoulders. How could anyone beat him? That's the easy answer. They can't. Because he is just too powerful. He controls an army of squirrels. How do you beat that, really? At the end of the day, this is all really silly. Because in a competition, I would know the least of who would win throughout all these. I don't know. I sold Logan Paul and iDub short and Cody Ko. Who knows? For all I know, Cody Ko could be the best professional fighter in the world. We would never know. But I am making it based on my own deliberations. I am making it on my own things. So I'm going to wait till this video gets to 20 minutes and 20